Ellie Costello. Yes, Ellie.
Just many times here at the camera kit, and they're asking us what is going on, and we're saying it's to do with the Queen's health, and all of them are saying they feared that, they feared the very worst. Everyone's saying the same thing here, that their hopes and prayers are that the Queen, of course, gets better. So many tourists commenting the same. There was a group of 4 American ladies who just got out of their taxi just behind us to ask us what was going on, and when I said it was to do with the Queen, they brought their hands to their faces, really shocked at what they heard. Obviously, people very, very concerned from that statement from Buckingham Palace about 2 hours ago. Let me bring it to you if you're just joining us on the radio or TV. This is from Buckingham Palace spokesperson. It says, following further evaluation this morning, the Queen's doctors are concerned for Her Majesty's health and have recommended that she remain under medical supervision. The Queen remains comfortable and at Balmoral. I know some people that I've been speaking to here are seeking comfort in the fact that she is at Balmoral and not at a hospital, but we are still waiting, of course, on more detail from the palace. Anything that we're thinking right now is, of course, speculation. There is obviously lots of concern here outside Windsor because this is a tourist attraction where people come to see the Queen. This is the main residence of Her Majesty. This is where she lived with her late husband, Prince Philip, up until his death in 2021. This is where they spent COVID lockdown. So it is a very, very special place to Her Majesty, and the tourists that we're speaking to here have come to see the place where the Queen has chosen to reside for the past few years. Many people here commenting on just how direct that statement was from Buckingham Palace. We very rarely get that sort of detail from Buckingham Palace. So that is something to note. And there is, of course, people reading into the fact that all of the Queen's children and now Prince William and Prince Harry, we've now heard, have all headed up to Balmoral to be by her side. Many people saying that is significant. They fear that is a very worrying news indeed, especially because we know the Duchess of Cornwall has cancelled an appearance that she was due to make tomorrow on the Scottish borders. And we also know that Prince Harry and his wife, the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, they were due at an event in London tonight. As far as we're aware, those events have been cancelled by then. Their appearances have been cancelled, and they have made their way up to Balmoral to be by the Queen's side. There is some hope in this, in that it may be an opportunity for Prince William and Prince Harry to see one another. I was here just in this spot this morning talking about the fact that the brothers were actually both on the Windsor estate yesterday and this morning. They're only half a mile away from each other, but there were no plans to see one another. As we know, there is that ongoing rift between the brothers. But perhaps in this situation, we realise what's important in life and what is more important than family in these situations. So perhaps Prince Harry and his wife, the Duchess of Sussex, have realised that, have had a change of heart, and we suddenly have heard that from their spokesperson that they are now deciding to cancel that event in London and make their way up to Balmoral. So there is hope, speaking to people here, that could be a time of reconciliation for the brothers. But of course, a very, very worrying and concerning time here at Windsor Castle, which is the Queen's official residence.